Yes, it's Corinne. Welcome to today's workout. As you can see, I'm on high vibes. I hope you're matching the energy. Now today, we have a full body strength workout. Grab yourself a set of dumbbells that you're happy to deadlift and squat with, and another set which is slightly lighter, which you can bicep curl with. I have linked some warm-ups in the description box below, so if you're not already warm, go and do one of those. Otherwise, we are about to get started. Exercise 1, deadlifts. This section is dedicated to our lower body, so grab your heavy dumbbells. You start by hinging at your hips. There's just a tiny micro bend in your knees. As you go down, almost imagine that you're shaving the dumbbells against your legs and you're trying your best to not allow your back to round. On the way up, drive your feet into the floor and squeeze your glutes at the top.
I look too damn good to fight. Don't expect me to come home tonight. Don't worry about me. See you in the morning. Bet you never thought that I would leave. Think I had about enough. I mean, hold up. You could call me on my bluff. I ain't coming, don't wait up.
Exercise 2 is a squat with reverse lunge. So you squat and you lunge right, and then you squat and you lunge left. Unlike the deadlift, you want your chest to remain upright, so facing the wall in front of you, and you want a nice deep bend through your knees. And make sure your hips are facing forward, especially when you lunge.
Trying to get you to wake up. I ain't coming, don't wait up. Can't ignore my intuition, baby. I know you're typing every game you try to play. You know you could get replaced. Cause I won't track around, no dead weight. Hit up my girls. Pull up, I'm outside. Waiting by the curb.
And rest. Okay, well done. 1 round down, 2 to go. This is where you potentially grab water, you might have a little stretch out, or maybe you're changing your weights. If it was a bit too easy, potentially going up, or maybe if it was a bit too heavy, you drop down to one weight or you go for a lighter pair. So I'll let you decide. You've got about 15 seconds and we are going for round 2. So as a reminder, we're going to start with those deadlifts. Now, make sure you push into both feet equally. Don't let the dominant side take over. And be sure to squeeze your glutes, okay? I'm purposely emphasizing the glute squeeze or the glute activation, as I'm assuming quite a few of you have desk jobs, which can often lead to your glutes being underactive.
I ain't coming, don't wait up. Gonna lead a drama, cause I'm too grown. Let you deal with that alone. I'ma get back when I do, don't call my phone and don't leave the lights on for me. Don't worry about me, see you in the morning. Bet you never thought that I would leave. Think I had about enough. I mean, hold up, you could call me.
In 10 seconds, we are going to squat and reverse lunge. Chances are your legs are starting to fatigue. Just make sure you do not compensate your form. Use a full range of movement, even if it means you need to slow it down, even if it means you do less reps. When it comes to building real strength, it is all about quality over quantity.
Why you texting, you still wanna lay up? Nope, no thanks. I ain't coming, don't wait up.
Recover. So this is the last time through with this block, and then we're going to move on to some upper body. The last round is always my favorite. Now, first of all, I know I don't have to do it again, so I've got those happy endorphins. And then second of all, I know that this is the most important round where I'm really going to push myself. It's the round where I'm pushing past my limits and where the changes happen. Let's get into it. Every time you hinge, make sure you can feel that stretch at the back of your legs. And again, make sure you're pulling the shoulders back. This is the ultimate exercise to improve your form and your posture. This is it, people. We are going to squat and reverse lunge for the final time. Get those dumbbells up on your shoulders. We're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. Just to let you know, I have added a bonus 10 seconds to this round, and that is because at the end, we're going to come into a squat hold. So apologies in advance. Well, sorry / not sorry. The next time you squat, can you hold it at the bottom? Time under tension is a great way to build strength. Yes, so that is your lower body section done. Right, we are moving on to upper body. Your first exercise is a deficit push-up. Second exercise will be bicep curls. So we've got a combo of push and pull. Starting position, hands on top of your dumbbells and you're in a plank. You are bending your elbows to lower your chest to the floor, re-extending to return to the start position. You have the option to put your knees on the floor, and if you have dumbbells that roll, do regular push-ups with your hands on the mat. Although the focus is placed on the upper body, let's make sure our abs and glutes are switched on too. So lots of core involved. The next exercise will be bicep curls. So come up to standing, bring your dumbbells with you, and then when you're ready, bend your elbows and pull the dumbbells up to your shoulders. As the dumbbells come down, make sure gravity is not taken over. Let's move with control. Your knees are soft, your mind is strong. One round down, 2 to go. So let's go back to the push-ups. This time we'll add a slight variation. So as you can see, I've got one push-up narrow, hands on top of the dumbbells, and then you take your hands off the dumbbells and you're going slightly wider. The narrow push-ups will target more triceps, and then the wide push-ups will target more of your chest muscles. Not to mention that added layer of abs. As you're transitioning from the dumbbells to the floor, your obliques are working super hard to stabilize your pelvis. I recommend a wide base with your feet to help you feel more stable. Let's get back to the biceps, but also an added layer of forearms. we're going to switch things up and go into a hammer curl, palms facing the body. This is no joke, people. This is no joke.
Love. Miss Independent, I be loving how you winning. I just wanna go catch your vibe. Ay, wanna see you in the daytime and not when it only get dark outside. Ay, type of love I can't hide. Ay, maybe wanna blow your line. Ay, you dope finna slow your line. Ay, I never wanna blow your high. Baby, what's on your mind? Really wanna see your face. Baby, come through and slide. Spend the night at my place. Asking what's on my mind. Wondering how it tastes. Maybe wanna press rewind. Give me that double take. That's on my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind.
Last round, best round. Let me give you some options. Option 1, deficit push-up, which is slightly more tricep focused. Not to mention you're moving through that greater range, so there is that challenge. Option 2, you can go wide, so focusing a bit more on the chest, or you can do a combo just like the last round, moving from narrow to wide. This option gives you that added layer of core work because of the stability of your pelvis. So many options, I'm gonna let you decide what works for you. I'm gonna go for the combo because I find that one the most enjoyable, and one thing about me is I'm always gonna make sure I enjoy my workouts. Life is way too short not to.
Come through and slide, spend the night at my place. Asking what's on my mind, wondering how it tastes. Maybe wanna press rewind, give me that double take. That's on.
To switch things up, I am now going for 2 reps in each position. You are welcome to join me or continue as you are.
That's what's on my mind, on my mind.
Last but never least, we have the biceps, this time going into a cross body curl. So you're slicing the dumbbell across to the opposite shoulder, which is a bit more functional. And it's also just good to switch up how we train because our bodies are 3-dimensional and should be challenged in different ways. Switching things up allows us to explore the full capabilities of our body, and as a lover of exploration and movement, I am definitely here for that. Let's finish with a little bit of a challenge. Bring both dumbbells up and then come down halfway, and we're just gonna hold it here. So really keeping that load through our biceps. Wow, 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 wow. And we're done. Lose the dumbbells. We have a super quick transition into the next section where we're gonna put a little bit more focus on our abs. Lie on your back, head and shoulders up, legs in tabletop. When you're ready, start to bend and re-extend your knees. Really focus on keeping your upper back flexed off the floor. You're also trying to make sure your lower back is stable. This targets your upper and lower abs. Sit yourself up, quickly grab your dumbbell. We have a Russian twist with an overhead press in between each side. Now take your time here. When it comes to rotations, especially with a weight, you want to make sure you're safe and in the best possible alignment. As you're twisting, the rotation comes from your back, so make sure your back is rotating and you're not just moving your arms. Exercise 3 is a pull through. Come into plank, so bring the dumbbell with you. Start to move the dumbbell across your chest using the opposite hand, moving from side to side. We did all of that rotation on the last exercise. The pull through is all about anti-rotation. 1 round down, 2 to go. Let's go back to the double leg stretch, this time with our head down and dumbbell in hand. Lie on your back, legs in tabletop, arms in line with the chest. You start to reach your legs away and at the same time send the dumbbell up and overhead. As your arms and legs move further from the core to the central part of your body, it gets harder and harder to control. Back to the Russian twist with overhead press. You have the option if you want to add that layer of challenge to hover your feet off the floor. In 10 seconds, we are going back to those pull-throughs. For maximum stability through the shoulder, really press down into the supporting arm. I would also recommend to really spread your fingers to distribute more weight through your hand rather than the wrist joint. Well done everyone, we are smashing this workout. Let's go for the final round of abs and then we have our finisher. Lie on your back, grab your dumbbell and let's start to extend our legs out and in. Now this is the last round, maybe see if you can challenge the range that you're moving through, maybe bringing the legs down lower. Roll yourself up. Last time doing this one, it's the Russian twist with overhead press. Nothing has to change, so we'll just do the same as we did on the last round. Last exercise before we get a recovery. This is slightly different. It is not a pull through. Instead, it's more of a plank drag. And this time you're sending the weight out in front of you and then bringing it back. So same premise, it's just we're changing the angle because you know me and you know I love to switch things up, right? Yes, this is it everyone. We have made it to the finisher. This is where we let loose. We have 4 exercises, 6 reps of each, and as many rounds as possible. Have a look on screen. Exercise 1 is a double snatch where we hinge at the hips and we pull and we punch those dumbbells up towards the ceiling. Exercise 2, we are going into squats. You take a seat and you come up to standing just like we practiced in the main workout. Exercise 3 is a burpee deadlift. I'll talk you through when we get there. The last exercise is a butterfly sit-up. Get your head in the game and get ready to give me everything you've got. Let's go. Exercise 1, snatch. So remember, we're hinging at our hips. You are pulling and punching the dumbbells up towards the ceiling. Be sure to squeeze your glutes as you stand and keep your abs braced. second exercise, we're going into squats. Rack the weights on your shoulders, bend your knees, and then re-extend. Once you finished your last rep, we have the burpee deadlift. So hinge at the hips, come down carefully, shoot your feet back to plank, jump your feet forwards and come up to standing. Stay in control and remember, never compensate your form for speed. Not forgetting that final exercise, butterfly sit-ups, feet together, lie down, arms reach overhead. You're then sitting up, reaching for your feet. So now we've seen all the exercises, hopefully we know what we're doing. I'm going to leave you to move in your own time and at your own pace. I'll meet you at the end. And we are done. Yes. Recover. Well done. We smashed it. Everyone, that is your full body strength session and finisher complete. Nice deep breaths. Let's just interlace our fingers and round our backs. Let's bring the hands behind our back. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale and bow forward. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs, through your shoulders. Release your arms and slowly roll up to standing. Lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders back. Everyone, we have made it through the workout. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out the post-workout stretch on screen and I'll see you again on the mat soon.